right, Brother Bilaal, listen. I started drinking already.
I see.
Before the interview, because you had me fucked up on that last interview.
Okay.
And I don't mean to be cursing in front of my Muslim brothers and stuff. You know, that's haram to y'all, haram. How do you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband Muslim, you know.
But you know, I might slip up and curse a little bit.
It's all good.
I got admonished a little bit, but I was just very passionate and repeating what certain people said. So there will be a couple of cuss words.
Listen, I had to, like I said, I apologize for being such a bad host and starting to open the bottle, but you already poured barrels of wine during your last interview that I had no clue about.
Wow.
You know, I had, the only thing that I had was the interviews that you had done prior with other platforms, and you kept it very, very professional.
Right.
You know? Right. And there's something about this wine cellar room that just makes people just want to spill it all. That's why we got the wine bottles upside down. That's the symbolism, because it's just upside down.
Right.
How do you feel after your first interview? I mean, you did other interviews, but how do you feel after the interview that you did with us? I mean, they were writing about you in Greek.
Yes, in Africa, Zimbabwe, all over the world.
Everybody. I had my doctor call me.
Wow.
I called him. Say, hey, call me back because I need to set up an appointment. Okay. He calls me back. Yeah, we got your appointment. What's up with this Will Smith stuff?
Yes.
My doctor's white.
Wow. Yeah. So it's been the same reaction on my end because, of course, I live out the country. Yes. So I get people in the restaurant now that's pointing at me, right? I get people coming up to me, can I take a picture with you and so forth? And I'm like, yo, this has to be from the interview. I'm getting calls from people from Saudi Arabia.
So
Dubai.
You have 10 million. Well, actually, just on my platform alone, you have 11 million views just on TikTok, but all the videos that have been shared, it's over 1 billion so far. Yeah,
they said 1 billion. My team told me today before we came here that you have over 1 billion impressions, Brother Bilaal, and that
that's a lot of motherfucking clout.
That's see, here's the thing: when you pray to Allah and get on your knees 5 times a day, which I've been doing consistently over the last 6 months, and just praying that the truth come out, right? I'm not praying to people's downfall, but I'm praying that the truth come out. And this is why I came back. I came back to give nothing but receipts.
Yes, I just saw some receipts.
Yeah.
Beautiful receipts.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing, because the first interview we did, it was more so how you met Will, things that you kind of witnessed over the years, and you know, the struggle with the relationship with you and Jada. Of course, with you being a close family, colleague, friend, you know, I'm sure the kids look at you as like uncle. You know, what do they call you? Uncle Bilaal? What do they call you?
Everybody just call me Brother Bilaal.
Brother Bilaal. It was kind of the unwinding. And as you were unwinding 30 years, and I'm sure there's so much that you didn't even disclose, you know? Yes. It was just one after another, and that's the reason why we had to make it public so soon, because you know, I didn't want people to start questioning your credibility and things like that. And so it was kind of like we gave them a taste, and then it did what it did, and then we gave it to them, and no one has come out to question your credibility. They're more mad at you because they felt like you betrayed him. Right. But, and I have to say because I'm fair in this. Right. When you fuck over your friend who has put his reputation and career on the line, from what I saw and from what you just showed me before this interview started, and it was something that he asked you to do, and so to help him to promote his book, you go to all of these big product companies and you say, hey, Will Smith wants to do product placement. Send me your stuff. They're taking their product that they spend money on to send it to you to create these beautiful, lavish gift boxes that you've done for other celebrities that you showed. Many. Cedric the Entertainer, Anthony Anderson, a lot of comedic actors. Yes. These are big name people that you've never had falling outs with.
Never. And we've done big business.
And you know, I picked your brain to see, not your brain, I wanted to test you, because when I was asking you about Jamie Foxx and others, I was trying to see Because a lot of people will come and sit down, and you could kind of tell if they're inauthentic, if they know something about everybody. You kept it straight on the Smiths.
Right.
You kept it straight on the Smiths. Like, you was just like, I seen Jamie with women.
Yeah.
I seen Jamie with black. And I was like, okay, so this ain't got nothing to do with him trying to gain clout off of every celebrity, trying to ruin his relationship with all the celebrities you've done business with. This is just this particular friend that I've known damn near my whole life, and his wife, you feel like is sabotaging everything that y'all have together, and it's causing you to question him and his friendship towards you.
Without question. So here's the whole thing in a nutshell.
Okay.
You know, it's no secret in Hollywood that Jada hates me because I have a strong relationship with Will, and I do my own thing.
Why don't she hate Dwayne?
I can't answer that question.
Why don't she hate Dwayne Martin?
Well, she's gonna love anybody that treats her like she's a god, right? When you're a narcissist and a sociopath like she is, and I'll get into that, you want to be worshipped, and she got the bag. So these people will worship her, thinking that that Jada's gonna do something for them. But a narcissist and a sociopath is only looking to do things for themselves. But back to Jamie real quick, like even on my Instagram, right? And this is real. So it was a big billionaire business guy from Canada who brought a black diamond chain and wanted me to give it to Jamie, and he brought it from me. And he said, just give me a shout out, right? And this guy name is Mike from Canada. So I go to Jamie's house, and I tell Jamie, hey, I got this chain. He was like, oh, that's nice. I said, can I get it on camera? I said, this guy's paying me $175,000 just for me to give him a shout out that you gave him this chain. And he said, man, no, that's not, but I'll do it. I made $175,000 from that video by Jamie doing that. Jamie was like, if somebody gonna pay you $175,000 just for me to shout out their name with me, come on, and didn't ask for one penny. I made $175,000.
He was Arab or something.
Yeah.
He strike me as one of them Arab people.
And he's gonna show that video to all his. That's $175,000. He didn't ask for it, but you can't throw people under the bus like that. You just can't. With Will, even everything revolves back to Jada. So let's get into that if we can.
Yeah, because I do want to say.
Okay.
For the viewers, because we're going to rewind back. Before we put out the interview, all we put out was a clip that went ultra viral. Whew. Okay? Yeah. Everybody in the world got this clip. It was trending for days on Twitter. Okay? Before the interview comes out, what shocked me is Jada is doing her book promotional for Worthy.
Yes.
She goes to the Breakfast Club, and she sits down, and they ask her about you, but they can't not ask. Like, it's so huge.
Right.
And to my surprise, she answers. And then she answers kind of passive aggressive, you know, and she's like, come on. It's ridiculous, right? You know, she real tight body, you know, like a little boy that swings on monkey bars all day. And she's like, it's ridiculous, right? Looking like the stud that I feel she is.
Right.
And then she's like, listen, it's absolutely not true. And then, you know, Charlamagne, well, why would he say that? Well, it was a shakedown. And he's like, oh, so bribery, extortion? Nah, there's a legal situation. And, you know, that's when she realized that she had said too motherfucking much.
And they told her to stop. I don't know if you caught that. Rewind the video. She was like, oh, they ain't say stop. They ain't say nothing. They were on the side trying to tell her to stop. But go ahead.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to put that in.
Yeah, you're going to,
Just slow it down and show it to me, because I know you keep your video.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's one thing to have your opinion about somebody versus just making up salacious, malicious stories. So that's actionable. So we're going to roll with that. But yeah, you know.
Say, leave it alone. Don't go no further.
Yeah. Oh no, nobody said anything.
I need your phone.
And that's my thing. You know how many celebrities I can corrupt.
Yeah.
I got all kind of pictures, all kind of everything. So so let's get back to the
Don't
interview. make
me give you a job on this show.
Yes. That
Put
phone.
you back in radio.
Yes,
Look, like give him
absolutely.
a fucking mic. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yes.
No, but like it was shocked because I was like, Jada is talking about suing. And she's speaking on this, and to my surprise, Will hasn't said anything. And so they did come out and say a rep for Will totally denies the allegations. I was like, Will does not respond to anything.
Nope.
He's never. This is all Jada, because as soon as that rep statement came out, she goes to sit on the Breakfast Club to reiterate the same shit that I feel she gave to TMZ.
Yes. Yeah. And so I'll say this to you as well.
Okay.
She also said in that interview that they were doing business. Will was not helping me out, right?
Yeah.
And it's a very good interview on this channel called Popcorn Planet.
Okay.
Where a big celebrity lawyer breaks down Jada's interview on the Breakfast Club. And say,
Shout out to you said Popcorn
Planet.
Okay, shout out to Popcorn Planet. We got to check that out.
They cannot even sue based on what she did at the Breakfast Club. Had Jada not went to the Breakfast Club, I would have been sued already. And just for the record, I haven't been sued yet. Have you been sued by Jada?
Nobody's contacted me at all.
Okay. So, and let me answer your other question. The reason Will responded, the reason why Jada responded, because they know it's true. Will's never responded. And they responded in less than 9 hours.
They did. That was a fast response.
That was because he know what I saw in that dressing room. He know other things that I saw.
You said it was murder.
Yes. Dwayne Martin's a serial killer because Will's not the only one. And we're going to get into that later on too. So basically Jada's interview did two things. It makes me now, me and her at war. I'm gonna put Will to the side. Will is to the side. Me and Jada, I will say this because I know you're watching. I know Karen Tense is watching.
Who's Karen Tense?
That is her PR person for years.
Okay.
Right? I know they're watching. Jada, you're a bald-head liar and you're a drug addict. Right?
Oh, God.
You did not sue me. You told the world that you were going to sue me.
Ooh.
As of yet, and you said you're going to do it swiftly. It's been over 2 weeks. So, Jada, I'm giving you 2 more weeks to sue me. If you don't sue me, this is what's going to happen. All the sex parties, right? And the men that you hit with dildos, I'm naming names, right? All the salacious stuff that you have done and hurt other people, I'm naming names. Because now what we got to do is we got to force her to say she lied. You assassinate my character. You say I extort you. Well, extortion is criminal. Like I would be in jail right now if I tried to extort the Smiths. If this was an extortion plot. See, there's a difference between saying something that's civil. Like I could say different, like she's had various venereal diseases, right? And I'm saying that. Jada has. I'm saying that, right? But I'm going to tell you why she's not going to sue me. Because she knows it's true. Right? Because here's the thing. If you sue me, Jada, soon as you sue me, I'm going to counter sue. And then I'm not filing no demurs. We're going right into discovery. Now, in discovery, I get to ask you all the questions that I need to ask. Number one, if you try to sue me, Jada, first I'm going to go about your sexual history. Right? That's number one. Then because I know the men and women that you've been with. Right? Then number two, we're going to talk about these venereal diseases. So now we got to subpoena your medical records, right? Now, the penicillin and all the other stuff that you took.
If they can get doctors to send them fake medical records.
Listen, let me say, even if they do that, you can't fake the prescriptions. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake the prescriptions. Then it's so many things in discovery that she don't want to come out. I'm going to ask in discovery also about Will and Dwayne. Have you ever seen them intimate together? Touch, kiss, whatever. She did all this to make sure, to try to scare me. But I fear no one but Allah. Jada, listen, in 2 weeks, if you don't sue me in 2 weeks, if Tasha K will have me, I'm back here and I'm dropping evidence. Period. So you better.
So we're gonna
sue
get a
me.
part 3.
Oh, it's going to definitely be a part 3.
Wow.
It's going to do. I'm calling Jade once again. Jada.
This is like Dune and Dune 2 and Dune 3 or Mad Max. She looks like she could be a part of Mad Max.
Jada, you said you were going to sue me. You said I extorted you. You said as a money shakedown. You said a lot of things about me to get other networks or other podcasters or bloggers scared for me to come on because they think they're going to be sued. Well, Tasha wasn't sued and I wasn't sued. So you got 2 weeks to issue an apology because me and Will's situation were about business. And I want you to sue. If not, Jada, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you because you know that you're a liar and you know that the things that you said were untrue. Let's get into a little bit more of it.
Okay.
So they were in business with TMZ, period. So TMZ tried to act like I didn't know Will.
Not Harvey.
Right? Yeah. So let me tell you what happened. You know I got my phone.
Okay.
So they were saying, people were saying, oh, this guy, they don't know if he's associated with the Smiths and all that kind of stuff. So I reach out to TMZ. A guy named Brandon calls me back, texts me back from a 310 number. I said, why are y'all reporting that y'all don't know if I'm connected with the Smiths? I can prove that I work for Will. I can prove that me and Will are good friends. If you look at his first album cover, my name is on it. You look at Getting Jiggy, my name is on it. You look at All of Us, where the murder scene happened. I'm in an episode of All of Us with Dwayne Martin. And I played a character called Crazy Leroy, right? The first video that Jada directed on Will was called So Fresh with a Slick Rick Bismarcky. I'm the feature in there. I'm the guy dancing around, acting all silly. I'm in this stuff. So how can you not say I'm in Ali if you go to IMDb and it'll show Will's assistant, it'll have my name on there. So my thing is to TMZ, how can you print that you don't know I'm connected to Will? I text them, say, hey, let me show you, TMZ, that I'm connected to Will. I can send you financial statements. I can send you contract.
Well, we put it in the trailer. That
Right. But now let your listeners go to TMZ and look at what they wrote about me. It's like I'm not connected to the Smiths. We don't know if this guy's connected to the Smiths. Then I have the texts from them saying, I'll send you whatever you need. So now TMZ is compromised. So I can't never believe anything that they say. But you got to imagine, I'm fighting a conglomerate. Jada has paid people I know to say negative things about me. I had a bunch of interviews set up, right? Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden they said, B, I can't do it because we may get sued. And I'm like, Jada ain't even suing me. So that's why my attack is on her now, right? Because at the end of the day, Jada is a bald head lying dope fiend, period. That's what she is.
I can verify the bald head part.
Right. And the liar, the whole world knows she's a liar.
Yeah, we can verify.
And let's talk about the dope fiend. So Jada has self-admitted to using ecstasy and other which are illegal. Who got them drugs for her? Who got the ecstasy that in all these interviews, she says she used ecstasy, addicted to porn? So you're trying to tell me that's criminal. You're buying or sending someone to buy illegal drugs. But when you got this type of money, ain't nobody coming. You say you addicted to all forms of porn, men, women, bestiality, all this stuff.
She said bestiality?
Oh, goodness.
I didn't know nothing about that.
Listen, let me say something to you. All you got to do
I know she said she had a sex addiction.
No. She also that she was addicted to porn. So this is from her own mind. Because people, see, what I do is I'm going to connect the dots with people. So now they can go and see, oh, yeah. Then also she also claimed to be an alcoholic, right? So, yeah. So she said she passed out. I think it was on Nutty Professor or something because she was smoking weed and drinking too much and the drugs. So this is a dope fiend. Her mother was a dope fiend, right? So we got to look at the behavior of the dope fiend, right? This is what we're looking at. So when you, like, why haven't you sued? Listen, here's my thing. Jada, why haven't you sued? That's all. You told the world that you were going to sue me. You told the world that, bad things about me, that I try to shake you down. Why am I not in jail for if this is the second shakedown, why am I not in jail?
But you guys have been in court, though.
Yes, we have. So no, we haven't been to court. So let's explain.
Mediation?
We have been in mediation through lawyers.
Even before the interview came out.
Yes. Oh, without question. Without question.
So she knew that you were going to be doing a possible tell-all.
Yes, she knew it. She knew it. She knew it.
How far in advance did she know before you started doing your rounds? Because I think Comedy Hype was your first interview.
Right. So let me explain to you what. Let's give the good backstory. So, like I told you, everybody know in Hollywood is no secret. Jada hates me and I dislike her. Jada had a company called Hey Humans.
Okay.
Right? She sold soap and some flimsy deodorant and toothpaste that didn't taste good. So Jada came to me and through her people and said, Jada needs you to help her with Hey Humans. I was like, okay, no problem. So I go up there, I meet with her manager. They give me all this stuff and ask me, what I got coming up. So I say, hey, I'm doing this Celebrities Golf Classic. I'm doing this gifting suite. They said, put Jada stuff in there. I said, okay, no problem. So I said, well, let me look at everything and how I want to do it. I shot a beautiful commercial and we can put that in this video of her product, right? I put it in the gift boxes. I made the gift boxes that I did for other celebrities. I included Hey Humans inside of the box.
Okay.
So they're getting Bilaal, this is good. This is great, right? I said, well, is there any financial compensation, right? For me doing it, from me helping Jada's company, Hey Humans, is there any financial compensation? And the message from Jada was, and once again, I hate to curse, but motherfucker, you done been on private jets with us. You done ate our food at our house. I'm not giving you shit. So you're extorting me, Jada. You're the extortionist. I can prove on this show, we're going to prove that I was promoting your product. There was no way I got the product. How did I get the high imaging resolutions of your logo? Right? All these things that are necessary for me to put you into these gifting suites and things that I'm creating came from your people. I have the emails, the texts. And when I ask for money, you tell me I ain't getting shit. So you pimping me now. So not only
I hate to cut you off here, but I hold that thought. I'm going back in time for, August Alsina's family reached out to me. They gave me the drop on the relationship. When he came out and did his interview, matter of fact, before he even did that, he made a song and he blasted Jada for being somewhat of a snake.
She's a wicked one. Listen, I'm even going to take it a step further because I want her to sue me, but everything I'm saying is true.
You want her to sue you? Oh my God.
Jada fucked her son's friend, but that's not the only friend she fucked. Well, August Alsina was cool with Jaden.
How old was Jaden at the time?
I'm not sure what their ages was.
Because I'm trying to figure out why Jaden wanted to leave his parents at 15 when he said he wanted to be emancipated.
We're gonna get into that in the book. Here's the thing. People was saying, B, why you giving away so much information? I got 38 years of information.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
right.
We're here for receipts, but I just wanted that one.
Right. Well, here's the thing. I just want to stick to the receipts and I want to stick to coming at Jada because I want Jada to try to sue. I want people to see and her to see I'm not stopping. Right? Like, I know your business. I got pictures. I got videos. I got a lot of stuff, Jada. And at the end of the day, it's coming out. And other people are going to get hurt because you want to be a narcissist. You want to come at me. In Islam, you got to come with receipts. Period. See, here's what people don't understand. I had to talk to the imam about a lot of the things that was said in the interview. I had to present receipts, right? When I called Charlie Mack the rat and then federal informant, I had to have receipts. When I talked about Charlie, what he did to Meek Mills was one of the worst crimes in hip hop history, right? It's like I had to produce the receipts, which I have. So now I have permission to talk about things. Okay. Right? I can't sit down with the imams and the sheikhs and say, hey, this is my position based on I'm mad at somebody. No, this is a position I have to have receipts so I can have support. You know what I'm saying? So this thing is deeper. It might sound like it's a hate for Jada when I call her a dope fiend, say she had multiple venereal diseases, right? And all these, but they're true. And the only way to get them out is for her to sue me or me to sue her. Period. But she said she was going to do that. Jada, where's the lawsuit? Where is the lawsuit? Period. That's the only thing. You went to the public saying you were going to sue me. You said I did egregious things, which I didn't do. And 2 weeks later, you still haven't sued me. Once again, and then also, Jada, let's just do a lie detector test. It's very simple. Why don't you and I just do a lie detector test? Right? Or won't you bring back the red table so I can bring all my receipts to the red table? However you want to do it. But what you're not going to do is say things about me, pay press people not to run my story. That's what you're not going to do. The truth will be heard. And that's where we are. Period.
Okay.
We got a lot.
That was a lot. So, okay, we got the receipts. You came and you showed. So legally, what have you guys been arguing about? Was it about the payments that was owed for you promoting Hey Humans and doing the promotional gift boxes for you and Will?
No, I knew that I would not be paid for Hey Humans. I know Jada wasn't moved off that. But what I did want to come to show today is that I did the work and I haven't been paid. So at the end of the day, that speaks for itself. And multiple
you doing
events.
these deals with them kind of off contract? Because even your word is still a bonding contract.
Yes.
People don't understand.
Right.
These are your friends for over 30 something years.
Well, can I just add one thing, Tasha, not to cut you off?
You're good.
Yes, your word is your contract, but you have to have elements to show that there was a contract. So by them sending me the Hey Humans logo, right? By them sending me Hey Humans product, an email saying, okay, I'm going to do XYZ with this. It shows that makes the contract. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to hook you up, right? Mm-hmm. And so forth and so on. There has to be elements to prove a what we call a verbal contract.
But Will has always paid you for all the work that you've done.
Oh, an abundance. And Will has put a significant amount of money in my pocket. That's why this wouldn't have been a problem with the book. Listen, Jada comes in and say, don't give him nothing. My thing with Will was, and even when we're on my Instagram with that video where Will say, you in the book, I blew you up. Mm-hmm. We were in the middle of all this stuff, but I'm in it with Jada. I didn't really have time to talk to Will that night. Right? I didn't have time to have that good conversation with Will. But then the slap happened. And I didn't want all this stuff to come out during this. This would have crushed him during the slap. Right? Mm-hmm. So Jada essentially kept me away from Will. But Will knew what was going on. And like Jada runs Will. Period. Because there's nothing that two friends of 38 years, a little small business deal, right? That might be what, 100 and something thousand, 190,000, whatever that amount is, right? It's two friends can work that out. But when you got your narcissist wife and sociopath wife saying, oh, I'm going to crush him, I'm going to kill him, this is criminal. Listen, so this is what happened. So, of course, Charlie Mack the Rat hits me and say, hey, Jada wants and Will wants to talk to you. Now, we're going through all this with the mediation, the lawyers, everything, right?
This is before the interviews.
Right. This is way before the interviews, right?
Okay.
So I'm at the position like, okay, so this is how I have to talk to her. I got to get with Charlie Mack the Rat. He's going to have a special phone. Boom. I get with him. He's going to call Will and Jada. They're going to be on the phone. I'm going to have a conversation. So Jada was like, look, they offer me $10,000. That doesn't even cover the cost of the boxes. This is Jada offering me, right? And this was after the mediation. This is what they offered me. And they started off with $5,000 in the mediation. Then it went to 10 and I left the mediation, right? I'm like, I'm not even trying to do business. I brought all these boxes to the meet. I showed everything that I needed to show that I did on my end far as our contract was concerned. And there's emails supporting everything. So she said, you're going to take that $10,000. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to take the $10,000. Then she says, well, I'm going to fucking crush you if you don't take the money, because if you don't take this money, now you could sue. Now, if I would have took the money at the mediation, it puts me in a position where I can't sue them. So then she was like, I don't know what you trying to do. I don't know who you think you fucking with, but I'll kill you. This is Jada on the phone. I said, Will, are you going to allow Jada to speak to me this way? He said, you heard what my wife said. That's when I know me and Will wasn't friends. And he had already been acting shady because of Jada, but I just kept everything joke. Like, I know what he's going through. I know what he's going through. So right then and then, when this lady is crushing my business, right? When this lady is making me work for free and doing all these things to me, you supposed to be my friend for 38 years. And you can't even say, Jada, just let him be. I wouldn't took no money. Just leave me alone. Right? Well, I ain't got to never talk to you
But
again.
yeah, she got you tied up in court with
Right.
mediation.
Right. So it's just like, you know, at the end of the day, I'll take the 5,000. Will, you ain't got to never talk to me again. Jada, you ain't never got to talk to me again.
You was willing to never talk to Will again?
Yeah, because people don't understand. It's just like, I'm sweating. Like, she controls this man. Jada controls Will in a way that you, okay. Let me just take a beat. So there's a viral video that's going around, and this is no shot at Will.
Okay.
There's a viral video going around with a gentleman massaging Will with his thing, his junk on his back, right?
Yeah.
And
is
Will,
that the only a man knows what a man needs?
That
video. Okay.
That is a man hand. That's a man hand. Hey, the pressure changed to y'all. Only a man knows what a man needs.
So the guy who's giving Will the massage is Jada Pinkett's brother. His name is Caleb.
Okay.
Right? So, and of course, you look at that video and it almost seems sexual. It doesn't seem like just a regular massage, right? So, how do I say this? Caleb's going through a divorce right now, right? And bottom line is, Caleb and Will are fucking. And this is Jada's brother, her blood brother, who's massaging on Will, taking these trips with Will. She every real dude that Will had around him has been removed and replaced with Jada's family and friends, right? So Will of old is not the Will of now. So it's like, this don't even need for us to be friends. But now, then on the other side, they were all together doing Thanksgiving. Now, I'm going to tell you the power of this internet with over 1 billion impressions. My understanding that Will is now thinking about coming out as bisexual. Them knowing all the information that I have, Will is thinking about making a statement of him being bisexual.
How'd you find that out?
Because there are people around that hate Jada. There are so many people in the circle that hate the way she treats people is like trash. So when you always hear there's a source, you always hear from a lot of big news. Those are the sources. Those are the people that's around. That's like, yo, this chick is crazy. And I hope Will does come out as bi. I hope Will admits to beating Jada, right? And seek forgiveness for that, because there's no reason to beat her, right? I don't condone that.
You sound like you want to beat her though.
No, I want.
I mean, it's not funny. Domestic violence is not funny.
Yeah,
but the way
it's nothing funny. Yeah, it's nothing funny about it. But this is where victory comes. Like, this is where my victory comes, because sometimes words hurt more than fists.
So do you feel like if Will comes out, Jada won't have this power over him anymore?
She'll have a little bit of power, but see, here's the thing, and this is why I don't talk about my book much. The things that happen with them two in Scientology keeps them bonded, because we got to look at sexual assaults and a bunch of other things that happen.
Sexual assault.
Yeah. So basically, if you look at and see, I don't really want to get into this because now I'm gonna have another enemy with the Church of Scientology.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have somebody else trying to kill me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I will say, just look at Danny Masterson's trial and how he was raping women inside of Scientology and doing just all kind of lewd and lascivious acts on women. But inside the Church of Scientology, you are not allowed to report to the police. Everything has to happen internally, right? So I don't want to get too deep into it, but if you just look at the celebrities who in Scientology, if you commit a crime, then everything, the judge is inward. Is not outward. So you're not supposed to report to the police everything. You're supposed to report to the hierarchs in Scientology. And Will and Jada were in Scientology for a number of years and opened a school, right? That's the book. That's the book. And I'm telling you, you're gonna need Kleenex and a puke bucket when you read the book about their acts in Scientology. I'm gonna leave that there.
So Will would just this information, like, is it the circle that's talking, or is it Will talking directly to you? Is it Jada talking to you? Is it the kids talking to you? Like, this is a lot of information.
It's
like,
a
I
lot.
have people around me, and Lord knows I don't do any of this kind of stuff.
Right.
But I don't talk to people, and it's not because I don't trust people. It's I don't have shit going on. So it's kind of like 38 years. Like, this is this man's whole life and this woman's damn near whole marriage. And it seems like you have it, not Jada, but you have it in the palm of your hands. Like, you.
Yeah. Well, we got to look at this too. So when she was dealing with Mark, so there were two separations between Will and Jada. There were two. The time she was dealing with Mark, and this is from Jada's, not from me. Jada and Will were separated 5 years around that stuff with Mark Anthony, her fucking Mark Anthony, right? Then this recent revelation that they've been separated for almost 7 years. So that's 12 years. This is what I want people to see. So Jada and Will have been separated in their marriage 12 years. Are you trying to tell me that Will has been celibate during these stages?
Not.
Okay. So, okay.
There was a little girl I used to see with him on all his trips.
Okay.
And then there was a guy with like gray dreads.
Okay.
What happened on that balcony? You said we could talk about that.
See what I don't want to see. Here's my thing, Tasha. What I don't want to do is make this a Will bashing, right? Because
That's not bashing. I just want to know what the hell happened on that balcony.
so this is what I'll say to you. I'm gonna play a video today,
Okay.
where Will is grabbing another man's penis, right? Playing with his nipple and trying to put his finger up his butt, right? I'm playing the video because of Jada saying she made another statement to TMZ that, Will doesn't like men or any of that. Well, why is he out here grabbing men penises? This is what, see, all this is now, my war is with Jada now. Will is helpless to the side. Will is going to do whatever Jada says to do. So my fight is with Jada because I don't see, if you really love this woman, right, and she really loves you, why are you not going to break your celebrity and say, come out? Like, Will, you and I need to talk. But you send your wife, Jada, to do all the talking.
You said husband.
You know what I'm saying? So the separated husband. So it's like, it's sad because I don't want to bash Will, but Will, what you let Jada do to me is unforgivable as a friend. This is unforgivable.
So what if he called you today and was like, yo, I want to fix this?
Okay.
Would you do it? Because you just said it was unforgivable.
So I can forgive, but it's still unforgivable. Like how do
So you still going full-fledged with the book?
I'm going full-fledged with everything because, like, if you leave Jada, because I know you're gonna be back to the morals and principles that you stood on. when you leave, and I'm going to help you leave Jada, because the stuff that I'm going to put out, you're going to, because now she doesn't have nothing to hold over you, Will. See, that's the thing. Right now, it's like, oh, I know what I did here. I know what I did here. So Jada is playing that. Then even if he wanted to leave, there's $500 million in limbo, right? It's like, okay, well, when is the opportune time to leave, right? There's no it's complicated. When you got this type of money and power involved, it's complicated. The day Will leaves Jada, we're back best friends.
Well, she said during her recent interview with Drew Barrymore, and she looked like a warlock. She had on all that black, and her head looked like a skull. It was real demonic. It wasn't giving soft Jada. She said that her and Will are staying together forever. She said that.
Okay. So let me get back to Will again. Just one thing about Will. And this is another reason I can't forget him. This is a really lengthy story, so give me a second.
Go ahead.
So another business deal. So ironically, on Jada's birthday, they had a skating party at the house. Will requested that I come. Me and Will had a 2-hour conversation. At the time, I was dealing with a company called Zenny Optical. They're like one of the world's biggest online glasses retailers, to the point they do about maybe $400 million a year just selling glasses online. This was one of my clients, just to give some type of insight. So these people at Zenny Optical said, your reach to reach so many celebrities and influencers are amazing. Let us create a eyewear line around Be Opulent, right? Now, This is this massive company. So I say, okay, let's do it. Now, I make I do a lot of gemstone jewelry, high end. So like if you go to my website, you'll see amazing gemstone jewelry on there.
Is that something that you...
Yeah, like this one is...
Because I was going to say, that's real nice.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you were talking about maybe $100,000. Like we're talking about diamonds with egg drops in them, all high quality black diamonds. I do watches with Arabic numbers on them called Abdul Salam. This one doesn't have the Arabic numbers on it, but you see it's my name on it, Abdul Salam. Okay. Right? So this is just stuff that I do just out of black genius, right? So they said, if you can give the glasses away with the jewelry that you sell to the celebrities, this would be amazing. So, all right, we entered into a deal. We're working on that deal. Will was like, hey, what are you working on? I said, hey, I'm working with this company, Zenny Optical. We're about to do this big deal. I said, Will, I'm going to be a millionaire. Like, this is what we're talking about. And I'm like, I need you to help me, like, what to do with the money. Because, of course, in our life, we've made $1 million. But when you have $1 million that you saved, you need advice on how to work that $1 million. So he was like, I'll do more than that. He said, I'm going to post the glasses for you. I said, well, stop fucking around. And I said it like that. He said, no, I got you, B. I want to see you blow up. I want to see you be that millionaire. So I said, well, I'm about to call the company and let them know that you said that you would post. So he said, okay. Then I said, let me just wait. He invited me to his birthday almost a week later.
Is that the skating party?
No, this was so Jada and Will's birthday are very close.
Okay.
So he had a birthday party at the movie theater in Calabasas, and we watched King Richard, right? So I see him at his birthday party, and got pictures, everything. So he says, B, when are you going to get me the glasses? Yeah, I was like, when are you going to get me the glasses? Right? I was like, oh, Will is real about this. He said, send everything to Fawn and I'll take a picture and I'll post it. Just tell me what to tag. Okay. So I get in touch with Fawn, who's Jada's friend for 40 years. Right? So I'm like, damn, why didn't he put me with this person? But once again, he told me to get with Fawn. So I sent everything. So Fawn, we got emails, text messages, all that kind of stuff, which I'm sending her the glasses for her to pick out for Will. So Will, so she picks out a number of glasses for Will. I send them to Miami because Will is in Miami finishing the book, right? I got the receipt from the FedEx with her name on it, the hotel that they were staying at in Miami, everything. So it gets there. I asked her, did she receive the package? She told me yes. Then I asked her, did you give Will the glasses? She said no. I said, well, Fawn, Will said he wanted the glasses. Are you going to give them to him? She said, no, Jada told me don't give them to him. So, of course, I already told this company that Will was going to post, right? Okay, so that was one thing. So, Will, you know I'm out there with this company now, right? Now Will is dark. He's not saying anything. So that's another thing that's unforgivable, right? Like, why would you do that to me and put me in that position, Will? Because Jada says no? Like, are you a man? Like, we're talking as men. If me and you talking as men, then our word is our bond. And in Islam, that's something that we say. Our word is our bond. So if I say, hey, Tasha, I'm going to come back and do this second interview, I'm not going to do another interview until I do this interview with you. If I give you my word, that's my word and my bond. And that means something. So let's go on with the company. So I'm getting all these other celebrities to come to the company, right? And I told you about Ken Hertz, who's Will's lawyer, who's a racist, who hates Muslims and doesn't allow Will to help our people. Like, that was my thing, like my argument with Ken Hertz when we called me on the phone. And I told him, listen, man, you know, our people are being persecuted, right? And you having the influence over Will, you don't do nothing about Black Lives Matter. Y'all don't allow Will to put other Black people into movies, right? To give that next generation that spark, because that's what we need. That's why we're feeling, because the baton is not being passed. So this is something greater than Jada just hating. It's like you're stopping other Black people from becoming millionaires, right? You're stopping other people from being that next Will Smith. There needs to be a next Will Smith, right? And that way that happens is that someone is groomed. Someone is saying, hey, brother, we see talent in you. Let's do that, right? And all these social injustices that we see, these people that control Will, they're not trying to help us. They're not trying to say, hey, Will, we need to really jump on this police brutality. Yo, we need to really jump on to what's happening.
His brand is very safe.
Well, we can't. We're living in a time where we can't be safe.
Yeah, he doesn't really get involved in any of.
Yeah, but we need to, because the same people that help you get there need your help. You understand what I'm saying? And me and Will have talked about this as well too. Period. See, we got to look at where we are as a community, and I'm gonna get back into the other stuff, but just really quick, because I don't want people to think I'm some reverend and preaching. But even myself, no matter what I do, I gotta help other brothers and sisters with something. There's something that I have to do to pass the baton to somebody else, or to help somebody else come up that we see that's deserving of that opportunity. And Jada and people like Ken Hertz, Will's lawyer, they're not allowing that. And Will's lawyer, and like I said, he's a racist. Like, we talking about, oh yeah, I know you Muslim. No, I'm a Muslim. Like, I check these dudes. I'm checking them. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these people will try to disrespect you. They don't like our people. The only thing they like about Will is the money. Period. If Will fell off today or tomorrow and unbankable, guess what? They're going. They're not your friends. So we got to build wealth within our community, because all these things that you see me do, making jewelry, the product placement, the watches, all this stuff, I'm doing for self. This is what I was taught. We got to do for self. So now back to Zenni and talking about racist. I feel that Zenni Optical are racist, because what we find out is I curated all these gift boxes, right? For Zenni, we did a big launch. I got major celebrities. I'm talking about Julius Erving. I'm talking about Ken Griffey Jr. I mean, just a lot of big celebrities, icons that were supporting me with the glasses. And they told me, well, we're not going to do your line congruent to the website after you made that promise, meaning that you can have the line, but we're not going to sell it on our website. So you mean I got all these celebrities to support me, to post and all this stuff, and you're telling me I did that in vain, right? So I said, okay, here's another thing. That same Ken Hertz. So I'm going through it with Zenny Optical now, right? Ken Hertz allegedly calls Zenny and says, hey, I represent Will, Keke Palmer, a bunch of other people. We'd like to do business with you guys. But we hear you got this guy named Brother Bilaal that's, y'all have some type of deal with. And if he's doing business with y'all, we don't want to do business with y'all. So Zenny cancels my contract, and Keke Palmer does a deal with Zenny Optical, and Will's lawyer, Ken Hertz, is the lawyer who did the deal. If you look at Keke Palmer line on Zenny Optical, it's all my stuff but switched to hers. This is how they blackball you. And right now I'm in a big lawsuit with Zenny Optical, right? And you can post the numbers of the case so people can look in. We're about to subpoena about 30 celebrities to come into court about this. This is going to be crazy, all because Will's lawyer and Jada want to try to go behind my back and just start slicing the way that I make money, going to my clients and slicing me out. So it's going to be groundbreaking what's about to happen. And this is going to happen in the legal system. So when these celebrities get these subpoenas like, oh, why are we? Call Jada and call Ken Hertz. This man, we about to shake the world up, Tasha. There's a lot of information. And I'm not even going to make this video long. I'm about to get off. And once again, Jada, you got 2 weeks. If you don't sue me in 2 weeks, I'm coming for you. Period. I'm coming. I'm going to sue, and I'm going to drop more evidence of who you really are. And it's going to disturb the world who she really is. Tasha, I thank you again for having me. If you'll have me back in the 2 weeks, I think that's appropriate to give Jada enough time to either recant her statements, to apologize to me, to say that I did not shake Will down. I did not shake her down, and that this was business. This was through lawyers. This was mediation. I need her to admit all the people that she paid money to and are told to discredit me in the media. Well, guess what? In 2 weeks, y'all gonna eat your words, because I'm coming with more and more and more evidence of everything that I say. And once again, I said she's a bald-headed lying dope fiend, meaning she's still using drugs, period. And she still has that sex addiction. And that it wasn't just August Alsina, who was Jaden's friend, that she fucked. She also fucked other kids of friends of Jaden's. Of course, 18 or whatever the case may be, but they're kids to us. So this is
that why Jada wanted to be emancipated from his family?
Hey, listen, I got, like I said, 2 weeks. I'm not here to.
Oh no, you gotta leave me with something.
Listen, I left you whatever. Listen, people are seeing things and getting evidence of things that they never thought existed. Right? I'm leaving. Like I say, if you'll have me back in 2 weeks, it's gonna be fireworks. It's gonna be.
So if she does apologize, then we don't get it.
Well, no, because I gotta. For me, at the end of the day.
So are you gonna do the book?
Oh, I'm definitely doing the book. Oh, the book is coming. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm coming to you first, soon as we're ready. We're looking at a February release date, but this things are so powerful in the book that they're gonna try to kill me.
No, don't speak that.
No, I'm not. Listen, I said try. Listen, we got to be real, right? I'm fighting conglomerates right now. I'm fighting conglomerates. You don't have this information and don't think they're trying to save these conglomerates. When I look at some of the comments, they were, oh, this guy better be safe. Oh yeah, I'm not living out of the country because I want to. Mm-hmm. I'm living out of the country to protect myself. Because I know I have the information. There's no way that Will and Jada, the mighty Will Smith, comes out in 5 hours after something is posted to repudiate it. Jada's on the Breakfast Club the next day. Powerful people calling my phone. B, please end this. Begging me. B, please stop. We know what you have. We know what you know. I want her to tell the people that she's a liar and that she lied on my name. Period. You do that, the book's still coming out, but no more interviews. If she admit that she lied and what I said is true, then we good. If not, it's gonna be a holy war in 2 weeks. It's gonna be a holy war. Because if you think I'm leaving you stuff now.
Did you see what Kiss said on my platform?
I'm not sure.
The porn star, Keisha Chavez.
No, I didn't.
She said that, because we went out to LA to talk with her, and she said that she was dating Tupac at the time.
Okay.
When he died, before he died, it was like a year before he died.
Okay.
On and off.
Okay.
He was with his fiance Keisha.
Okay.
And I said, Lord knows that Tupac's widow, Jada, is going to lose her shit when she hears this. And she said no, because Jada used to frequent the gay club called The Catch with MC Lyte.
Well, there's another one called Peanuts that she used to go to in LA. It's called Peanuts.
And she said that her and MC Lyte were sleeping together.
Jada got 2 weeks, and then I'll answer all your questions. Any question that you ask me will not be off limits, as long as it's related to Jada.
So you're done on Will.
I'm done on Will.
Okay.
I'm done on Will.
So you don't want to apologize to Will for?
No. Well, Will
that
needs to
stuff?
apologize to me.
Okay,
He know what he did to me. But here's the problem. You got to take off. If I'm fighting 3 people, right? I got to knock out the toughest one. And right now, Dwayne Martin's not tough. Will's not tough.
Has he contacted you, his people, Dwayne Martin?
Come on, man. Like, listen, let me say something to you, man. It's fluid. Like I say, this situation is fluid. My war has to be with Jada because she's the ringleader. Once you get the ringleader, once you knock out the big person, everybody else fall into submission. So my mission now is to knock out Jada. My mission now is to show Jada who she really is. And then Will might see this and say, you know what? I can leave. She's defeatable. People are not concerned about me being gay. You already said that I beat the shit out of her before. I didn't get a lot of blowback on that. Now all these things are making Will think. Now you got to look at it. So this could be a blessing for Will.
I mean, he just did Thanksgiving pictures and he was kissing the top of her head.
Listen, when you got money, you can make anything look like it would. All this time we thought they were together.
I'm going to need you to stop. I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up. Okay?
Oh, shit. So you see where we at. So once again, if you'll have me back in 2 weeks, it's going to be fireworks. I'm coming with evidence on a lot of stuff, and some people may get thrown under the bus, but y'all got to look at Jada for that, because she knows that she lied on me.
All right, I'm going to take your word for it. And the platform going to take your word for it.
Listen, did I come back to you?
You did. You
Okay.
came back. Okay.
And I didn't get paid. Not looking to get paid. That's I just got. I always just say that.
I ain't got it to give it to you. If I had it,
but you get some nice accommodations though.
I mean,
Damn.
we can do that now. We can
Jeez.
make sure you sleep good.
Oh,
shit.
and eat good. Oh, goodness.
Listen, quiet. Now, quiet on the set. But we just take care of our people. We
Yes,
make
you do.
sure,
Oh, listen.
you know.
First, listen. I just want to thank you too for
Okay.
allowing me back, and just your treatment of just people and your staff is just. It's for you. You make people want to come back.
Thank you.
You and your team. Let me not just say you.
Yeah.
You and your team make people want to come back.
They are amazing people.
Yeah, yes, just good people. So let me just say it one more time. Lie detector test. I challenge you, Jada, to a lie detector test. Plus Will and Dwayne too, right? Then also
Dwayne said he ain't got no comment about it.
okay, well he could take a lie detector. You don't have to talk for.
He said he ain't got no. He said what he got to do with this conversation.
Okay, so Jada can bring the red table talk back.
Okay.
I can bring my evidence, and we can have a conversation there, or we can just have a war in the media, because that's what's going to happen. And if you don't sue me, I'm going to sue you. So I'm telling the world, now I'll be a liar if I don't sue her. And I got to put Will in it. And I need everybody to follow this lawsuit with Zenny Optical, because these people are racist too. We found out even with Zenny Optical, they were sponsoring Carlson Tucker, one of the biggest racists in the world. Well, it gets deep, but I'm gonna stop it here. That's enough to digest. And
Well, thank you.
Peace and love to everybody.
All right, bottoms up.